Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaylin and today I wanted to make another video with 10 more ideas of things to do without spending money in spring, and I want to use some of these myself over the Easter break. My kids are in school today for like a half day. They finish for Easter for 2 weeks, so I want to have like a very low spend Easter and do as many kind of creative homemade activities as possible. And it seems like the lovely weather we've had is coming to an end tomorrow, so that's kind of bad timing for the holidays, but I'm sure we will work around it. So I have made a list of some ideas. Number one is to visit a park that you've never been to before, and I think that this can just be like, it's something so simple, but it just is, it adds a bit of novelty to your life, because I think we can all get in a rut and just get in the habit of going to the same places all the time, but just changing things up sometimes and going somewhere new, even if it's not far from where you live, it just gives you new memories, and it's interesting to uncover places you've never been before. And sometimes we have gone to random playgrounds or parks that aren't even like well known or like, you know, like meant to be spectacular, but they've ended up being really nice because they're quiet and they're not overpopulated. Number two is to eat some Easter eggs and watch a movie with a spring setting. So look for films that you can watch with either on your own or with people you know or your family, and look for things that are set in spring just to inspire you, because I always find if I watch a film with like a kind of strong sense of place, that it inspires me in lots of different ways and gives me ideas for whatever season it is set in, and I always come away from them with like more ideas of what I want to do in my own life and things that I can change about my house and garden to make it more like of a spring feel. Number three is to make positive affirmation cards, either for yourself or for a friend. You just need some card and you can write down lots of positive phrases that you feel will help you and uplift you or someone else when they're feeling low. And I find affirmations so helpful, like they've totally changed my life, and they are like the thing that I hold on to whenever I'm struggling. And I think that I actually have a little pack of like affirmation type cards where I don't use them often, but I'll just like draw a card from the pack now and again for myself or my partner, and it's just like nice to have a little phrase to read that is something inspiring and uplifting. And yeah, I just think it would be a thoughtful gift, plus it's something that takes a while to make and you can tailor them to you or the person you're making them for with whatever you want to work on yourself and what you feel you need encouragement in. And you can also place them around your house in places where you can see them, or like stick them to the wall or whatever. Number four is to make a mini egg cake, and I really want to do this with my kids over Easter because I saw a recipe in the Simple Things magazine for a chocolate cake and it had like eggs on top of it, but they were like actual eggs, like from a chicken that had been dyed. But I'd like to make a mini eggs one so it's all edible, and yeah, I just think it would be a fun Easter activity to do. Plus you can never have enough cake. Number five is to do some gardening with other people, because they can inspire you and give you ideas and teach you things that you don't know yourself. And I find it helpful whenever my dad is doing gardening to discuss things with him, because he knows a lot more, and then I can kind of steal some of his knowledge and get his advice, and then you can share plants with each other too, like, or you can take it in turns working on each other's gardens together and getting a change of scenery, plus you can then exchange plants and things. Number six is to get some seasonal books from the library, and I think this is really easy to do because I think the library already well, at least the one near us, they're always kind of creating displays out of whatever is relevant to the season, and they have a lot of books on like practical tips and creativity and projects that are designed for specific times of the year. And if you go there and just stock up on some like ideas kind of books of things to get you like into the season you're in and inspire you with things to do at home and just outside as well, it can just help you to make the most of the season. Number 7 is one I want to do with my kids over Easter. I have so many things I want to do though. It's like, are we going to fit them all in? But it's to make, you know, those little cress heads out of eggs where you just need an egg shell, and you need cotton wool and cress seeds and water, and then you just like draw a face on it or whatever and then let its hair grow. And I just think it seems like it's just one of those activities that to me it's like it kind of screams spring, and it reminds me of my own childhood, and it's just like one of those activities that I think kids always enjoy, but you could do it as an adult too, just for a bit of playfulness. Number 8 is to paint the changing skies, and I think that I've noticed like recently at this time of year the sky is really kind of almost expressive. Like when I look at it at different points in the day, it has been so many different colours, and I've noticed when we're out at like later in the day, you get a chance to see how many rainbow colours there can be in the sky. And I think it would be really interesting to kind of track that and paint the different skies. And it doesn't have to be anything detailed, it can just be very rough. And like my mom has these little sketchbooks she showed me with paintings in them, and they're watercolor, and a lot of them are like landscape and sky ones. So I just think it looks effective and showing the slight changes even from page to page. Number 9 is to go to a beach or park cleanup. And I think like because the weather's kind of getting warmer and the days are longer, it's more likely that these sorts of activities will be more widespread. Even if they're not, you can arrange it yourself. You and a friend could decide to go and do a cleanup somewhere and make that into like a day out and reward yourselves with a coffee after, and just get a chance to chat while you're doing something good for the environment as well. And finally, number 10 is to do some yoga outside. I've actually never done this, even though I've been doing yoga for nearly like 20 years. And I like the idea of it. My sister was talking about hot yoga recently and said I might enjoy it. I'm curious about that now and kind of want to look out for a class to see what it's like. But doing yoga outside, it's like something you can do anywhere you are, and if you want privacy to do it, you can do it in your own garden. But I think combining nature and fresh air and yoga, like all those things are really good for your kind of spirit, and I think that it could be a really like positive experience. So I hope these ideas give you like some inspiration for things to do over Easter and spring. And yeah, I will try to keep up with making the videos as often as I can while my kids are off school. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and I will see you very soon. Bye.